Hello, everybody. We'll just wait a few moments for everyone to join in. I'm just sizing up some dies here. Hi, everyone. Hello. I see the numbers rising of folks that are joining in, so that's exciting. Hello, everyone. Hi, everybody. Hello, Maria. Hello, Gina. First of all, let me just say that I've missed y'all a lot. I have missed you all a lot. I promise I will never take that long of a hiatus again. It has been almost 5 days since I've seen you all, and I've missed you. I've missed you terribly. But I'm excited because I've been able to get a lot of stuff done while I was off for that short period of time, off from the lives. I promise you, I was still working behind the scenes. I can assure you that. I just was taking a little break from the lives, and I appreciate Michael as well as Heather as well as Shannon for going live in my absence. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to share some stories with you because I do have some doozies since we haven't talked in so long. You seem to enjoy being a watcher. I did for a moment, Cindy, but I definitely am not a good behind the scenes person, I think, as all of you know. Hi, Kara, as all of you know, I have to be in the middle of all the action. So with that being said, we are going to tonight. Well, oh my goodness, wait, let's talk about the holly jolly elephant in the middle of the room. We released the Christmas box today. Now, I will tell you that the Christmas box is not as Christmassy as it has been in the past. I mean, it still has the Christmas holly jolly feel to it. But I will tell you, if you don't celebrate Christmas, you won't be upset. Does that make sense? It's so I don't know how to say it. So it's called Holiday Traditions is this year's. Oh, hello, Michael. Holiday Traditions is this year's theme, and I can tell you with full confidence and full excitement, I guess you could say, that it is and I know I say this every time, but we do it. We do it every time. It does not qualify for the freebie today. No penny. That I'm glad you brought that up, and I'm going to mention that in a second. So the this time we have pulled out all the stops. You are getting a no, Donna, not even close. I think that we are breaking ground. I want to say next week, but I'm going to give you all a tour of what it looks like before that. Don't worry, I'm going to show you because it's literally just a big it's a big kind of like a screened-in porch at this point. But I promise I'm going to show you, and I hope you're going to love it. I'll be revealing the holiday box probably the first week of November is when I'll show everything that's in it, but I can almost guarantee to you it will be gone by then. I will say this, we did not do as many of the Christmas boxes / holiday boxes as we did of the Halloween boxes. So we do have a handful of the Halloween ones left because we made a lot more of those because of how many, went last year. It seems like, Halloween seems to be a little bit more popular than Christmas crafts. I don't know if that's something that makes sense to a lot of you. It seems like people buy a lot more Halloween craft stuff. At least that's the way that things have gone for us previously. Yes, there is a major first in this box, and I can share that with you. We are doing our very first slimline stamp in this box. So there's a slimline stamp in this box. There is a giant. Lori, I guarantee one of the incredible Brutus Monroe team members will post a link for you. I think there's 3 left, so you might want to grab one of you. And I'm using stuff from that box tonight. I'll explain to you what I'm up to in a moment. But anyway, so the holiday boxes, there is the very first slimline stamp. This die set, when y'all see this die set, you're going to be able to make an entire tray of Christmas cookies with this die set. That's all I'll say. There's glitter paper, there's felt, there's this foamy material. There are 3D stickers. There's an embossing folder. I'm trying to think. There's so much. There is so much in this box. There are also you're getting 2 stamps. You're getting 2. I mean, you're getting big stamps. You're getting paper. You're getting so much in this box. I can't even tell you everything that's in this box, but I promise you, you are going to be very, very, very excited and very happy if you pick it up. So that is that. So that is my my warning that I give out every single year when the Christmas box and when the Halloween box comes out, as well as the birthday box. The birthday box is a really big one that goes quick as well. So if you don't get your hands on that, I can't wait till you see the artwork for it, Jen. It's something really great, and Chuck has been doing a phenomenal job. You'll see. I think you're going to like it. Okay, so that's the first thing. So Christmas box. Also, we are almost completely caught up on this week's orders. So if you have an order and you are specifically waiting for something, we are almost completely caught up. Now, of course, we've just added, 50 we've just added 50 Christmas boxes in a matter of an hour, but we are getting caught up on the previous orders. Now back to the free gifts. So we are changing the way we're doing the free gift structure just a little bit. And the reason we're changing the way the free gift structure works is we have found that there are some folks that were abusing it, unfortunately. I'm not going to say how, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say anything like that, but we did see some issues with the way that the free gifts were happening. So there are certain things, okay, Kara, there are certain things that the free gifts will not qualify on any longer. Some of those items are going to be items that already have adopted free shipping. And I'm not going to tell you how people were getting around shipping and getting. Let's just say it was messy when I was going through everything today. So the free gifts are always going to be eligible on items that are just our standard everyday items. So the standard everyday items, and most of you have already selected your free gift today. That's what's really cool. There is a free gift available today. There are 3 different dies, and I think I have them. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Go Gadget Arm. I have them right here. These are what's available. So you can get, maybe I don't have them. Oh, I have 2 of them. You can, or I should have more. You can get this die if you spend $50 or more. That die, or, I guess I don't have them. Oh yeah, I do. Or, you can get this die if you spend $50 or more. So the reason that it is no longer available on, well, again, I'm not going to go into it, but let's just say it is not available. It's not going to be available on certain free shipping already items, meaning this special box. But the great thing about that is the shipping is already free on that. So if you want to grab that, and then come on over and place an order that you'll get right away. You won't get those orders right away, which is another kind of half the reason that we are no longer putting them in orders, that are going to ship later, because I can promise you, and we get hundreds of calls a week asking about items that were ordered with pre-order things. So it's not a big deal. It's only going to be on certain things. Mostly it's going to be on, and I promise you, in the future, it's never going to happen this way because we will never have a free gift on the launch of a big box again. That's my fault. I should not have done that. But again, it's okay because most of you, and I appreciate this so much, have actually gone in and placed a second order anyway. So if you want that free gift, it runs until tomorrow, and it's just a great free gift. We're going to be using that Christmas tree one soon. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So don't worry. That we've done. I think we already have done over 100 free gifts today. So you're still figuring out a way to grab it. It's just not something that's going to be available with something like this. And plus, I mean, the box is already so heavily discounted. I mean, you are going to. If you bought the boxes. Kathy, what boxes are you talking about, my friend? The free gift just started today. So it just started today, and it ends tomorrow at midnight. And if you ordered the Christmas box today, it would not qualify. So it would have to be something. So basically, I could tell you, you will always be safe if you add an item that has the little BB sign in the corner. So the little BB Brutus Bucks will signify something that you can absolutely get the free gift with, which is so funny because you already get a discount on that stuff. So it's a win-win if you ask me. All right, so we are going to be creating something tonight that I'm very excited about because I was perusing on Facebook the other day after I had finally gotten through my 35th HelloFresh ad. Don't worry, I succumbed to the HelloFresh. We ordered it last week, and this is our fourth meal that I've cooked today. Magnificent. I have fallen in love with cooking again. I have completely. I'll have to bring the recipe cards down for another live to show you. It is so. I mean, my goodness, the meals have just been so incredible. And it makes it so easy for Rob and I. It's so easy. Oh, well, thank you, Lori. So easy. But anyway, so I was perusing through Facebook, and I feel like most of you have probably heard of this tradition before, and I just think it's the coolest thing in the world. It is called a boo bag, or like a boo box. It is like so basically you go to your neighbors' houses and you leave a little box or a bag. In my case, we're doing these pumpkins. Can you see these pumpkins? And I'm going around to 12 of my neighbors, and I am doing these little boo boxes or boo tubs for them because it's a new neighborhood. We gotta start off on the right foot, and I think a big bucket full of candy and different treats and perhaps a Brutus Monroe gift card and just all sorts of little goodies, I think is a way to get us started off right. So I think that it's going to be really fun, and I hope that they like it. So with that being said, I'm going to be making the front portions of hi Darren, hi Cindy, the front portion of those tags. So what we're going to be doing, Robin, I have not tried Home Chef yet, but I really like, I'm liking HelloFresh so far. I'm going to give it another week. I might do like a live cooking thing one night or something. I think might be fun in our new kitchen. But I can tell you, it's great. It's made this week specifically because Rob's production at the high school, because he directs the productions at the high school. This has been a really rough week because he's been leaving. I mean, his normal time, he leaves at 5 in the morning, 5:30, and hasn't been coming home until like 9 o'clock. So it's been a lifesaver because by the time I get home and I get the dog situated and I answer all of my emails, and it's because work, obviously, as you can imagine, never ever ends. But as soon as I kind of get all that pushed to the side, it's just so nice to have everything just ready to go. And it's I think a really decent price. I think it's $70 for the week for the two of us, which to me, I mean, that's incredible. I mean, the stuff. I mean, I think about the stuff, the junk that we buy that we never make. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. It's been great, but it's been really cool. So we are going to make the fronts of what those boo tags will be. So this stamp right here is the Crafty Little Witch, I believe is the name of this one. I took it out of its packaging and put it in a cargo sleeve. But this, I'm going to use the boo from this one, okay? And we're going to create some backers. So the tags that I'm going to use, I actually don't have home with me, so you'll have to forgive me. But I am going to use the Brutus Monroe tags. So I think I'm going to use the large tags. I'm going to kind of fold them over. We'll probably do a part 2 tomorrow because I love, obviously, the Brutus Monroe. Oh my goodness, look at this. I have to put this on my book bag. I love the jumbo tags from Brutus Monroe, so we're going to use those and do a little zhuzhin with those. So let's see here. So this is all stuff that came in the Halloween box. There's a lot of it. I mean, there's a lot of it. So I think that we're just going to kind of get to crafting and just make some fronts. So I think all of the fronts, well, most of the fronts that I'm going to make are going to involve this circle. Well, I think 2 of them to start with are going to involve this circle. Then I'm going to also, I feel like I kind of got to use this guy. This die on its own is almost completely sold out if it's not already sold out. But this came in the box. I can't wait for you to see the die set in the new box. And then I think I'm going to use these little guys as well, and then put the boot on. We'll see in a second. But anyway, so back to getting ready with my neighbors. So I've been decorating. This is one of the stories I want to tell you. So I've been decorating the outside in preparation of trick-or-treating, because trick-or-treating is still happening in Green Tree in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where I live. So I'm just rolling with it. We're going to have our masks on. We're going to be socially distant. I mean, maybe we can get a t-shirt cannon for Snickers. I don't know. We're gonna, I just can't say no to trick-or-treating. I just can't. If there's something about it that I just can't, I have to figure out a way to make it work. So with that being said, I've been decorating the yard. We have these lights that we purchased. The neighbors across the way has already yelled at me twice because he said that we are making everybody else in the neighborhood look bad. I mean, I love a good adornment in the front yard, especially for Halloween. So I decided that we were going to be this, like, the fun spooky yard for the trick-or-treaters. So that was my shtick. That was my goal. So I was like, okay, we're going to do something really fun and really cool for the trick-or-treaters. So I decided to purchase a fog machine. But no, hear me out. So I didn't purchase just any fog machine, because I needed, see, the problem is, this Amazon's the problem. Let me tell you why. Once you get yourself onto the Amazon, the problem is, they'll suggest things to you that I promise you don't need. And I'll tell you, there are some things that I purchased for Halloween that I absolutely 100% do not need. But I'm on the Amazon, and all I typed in was fog machine. That's all I needed. All I wanted was a simple fog machine. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing the largest circle in the foundation dies, and I'm actually going to cut it out twice of this paper. Actually, let's see. I'm actually going to cut this paper in half again. So 4 1/4. Well, no, yeah, let's do that. So anyway, so all I need is a fog machine, right? I just want a fun little fog machine, spooky. It'll be cool. It'll be exciting. The kids will love it. I just thought it would be fun. So I'm searching for this fog machine. Well, lo and behold, they show me this fog machine because, again, they're trying to get you to buy. They're trying to get you to buy everything except for the thing that you've walked in for, or I guess logged on for, and so they have this fog machine that it's like a geyser fog machine. Okay, so it's like a geyser fog machine, and let me tell you, so this geyser fog machine is. You guys are gonna think this is ridiculous. So I get this geyser fog machine, and sorry, I know you guys can't see off camera. I'm just placing this on here, just putting a piece of tape on it. So I ordered this geyser fog machine, and I'm like, okay, this will be fun. They have a little video. I think it's cute. I'm like, this will be fun. Let's see how it goes. So the fog machine comes today, and when the fog machine arrives, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have to make sure that this thing works, because you only have so much time to send it back, right? You can't just send it back if you don't try it. So I'm like, all right. So I plug it in the living room, and I'm thinking, so I bought this fog. It's like this super high density fog. And it's like this special, oh, good, Pam. Good. So I get this. So I plug in the fog machine, and it's like really cool because it does like lights too. So like you hit a button, and like lights come on as well. Okay, so here's the first two circles. Then we're gonna do purple ones too. So the lights come on, right? Oh, just wait, Robin. just you wait. So it's like a again, I don't know. I'm not gonna cut this one in half. I'm just gonna get as close as I can and run it through. So I plug it in, and I am like, okay, well, let's give it a try. So it needs to warm up. I pour the fog machine, juice into it, the high density fog juice. I'm like, all right, let's get everything rock and roll and make sure that it actually works correctly. So I can hear it in the other room, and I can hear it making a noise, and the noise is just like a warming up noise. It just sounds like it's just gearing up, getting ready to go, getting ready for blast off, whatever. So I'm like, okay, so it comes with the remote control, which was also their second mistake, giving me a remote control for this thing. So I'm in the other room, and I'm like, all right. So I get both of the dogs. I mean, literally, you should have seen us. So I get both of the dogs, and we're basically behind. It's like we're in World War II. So we're all three of us are behind this box, because at this point I don't know what's gonna happen. I've never used a geyser fog machine before. So I get both of the kids, which is what I call the dogs. I get both kids back behind behind the barracks, and I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna hit the button. And I mean, if I tell you right now, if I had little doggy goggles for them, we would have all had helmets and goggles on. So I said, all right, guys. So we're behind the threshold, trying. I said, grab your behinds. We don't know what's gonna happen. So I hit the button. Oh, we're inside, Jen. They don't tell you. The thing is, on the instructions, they told you had to be inside. Now, I'm not going to use this thing inside. I can tell you right now. I'm not going to, you'll see in a second why we're not going to use it inside. So I am, and these are the Brutus Renault doilies. This is the black doily, and this is the purple doily. So I have both of them behind the thing. And I'm like, I'm just going to hit it one time. I'm just going to hit it real gently and just see if anything happens. So again, we're behind the boxes. I hit the button, and like, it's just like poof, like a little tiny bit of smoke comes out. So I'm like, oh, great. I'm behind this darn, I basically created a fort for me and the dogs, and it's not even doing anything. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. I was so annoyed. Hi, Ekis. I was so annoyed, so I was like, all right, well, that's it. I'm gonna call Amazon. I'm done with this. I'm over it. We're gonna have to take it back. Well, what I hadn't realized is, as I had pulled myself and my poor innocent puppy children out from behind the barracks, that when you hit the button, now if any of you get one of these, this is your warning. When you hit the button, that doesn't shoot off the geyser. That just primes the geyser. So little did I know, much to my surprise, that I was pressing the warm-up button, and no less than about 30 seconds later, while I was getting ready to walk into the kitchen to check on the boiling potatoes, I heard what could only be described as I don't even know how to, if it was like all of the air was being let out of a tire at one time. I'm telling you, it was so loud. So it went off, and I run into the living room. The entire living room and first floor of our house was filled. I'm talking filled with smoke within 10 seconds. Literally, it had to be less than 10 seconds. So I'm running. I'm trying to grab the dogs to make sure that the dogs aren't going to be overcome with smoke. We're running. I'm grabbing both of them. We're running up the stairs. Meanwhile, I'm the dumbest that I could possibly be, because I'm grabbing the dogs and we're running upstairs, where obviously the smoke is going to rise. So then I'm like, okay, we got to run back downstairs. So I grab them. We run back downstairs. I'm telling you, it was the craziest thing you'll ever. So we're running, and we're coming downstairs. And now, while this is happening, I didn't realize that I had not turned the machine off. So as we're running down to the basement, now mind you, our house is not tiny. So this filled the house in like literally 25 seconds. Now, when they say that it is no, it didn't set off the smoke detectors, thank God, because we live across the street from the fire chief. So when it went off, when they say it's a high density fog, they're not lying to you. It's in fact a high density fog. So I am running I got both dogs downstairs into the basement. We're all in the basement. I keep saying both, meaning the two of them are in the basement, but we're all in the basement. I shut the door. And as I'm walking back up the stairs, because I'm like, I have to open up every window. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I hear, it's going off again. So at this point, the house is so full of fog that I'm going like this through the house to try to figure out a way to get through. Like I'm telling you, I did. I stopped and I crawled. I had to crawl because I couldn't see anything. So I have both dogs barking their heads off downstairs because they think literally the house is on fire. I'm crawling. I'm worried that my neighbor across the street is going to come over in full boots and with the whole entire brigade and break down the door. I wish you could have seen, I really wish that you could have seen how filled the house was with smoke. It was disrespectful. So regardless, at this point, I'm no longer allowed to use the fog machine in the house. That was just a rule I set for myself. I'm not allowed to use the fog machine in the house. I'm definitely going to use it for trick-or-treaters because I think it'll be super fun because you can press a little remote in it. When I tell you this son of a gun shoots out more, first of all, it was like Old Faithful. I'm going to have to post the link to the video for this because they don't prepare you for what I went through. They don't prepare you for what I went through. When I tell you, I think that it should be for Broadway, Robin, like you said. It was like, so first of all, it was like when Elsa, I'll tell you right now, when Elsa said the final let it go and she transformed into the Snow Queen. That's what happened. The hit the button. It was such a geyser of smoke. I wish y'all could have been there. I'm gonna have to take a video of it on trick or treat night, Halloween trick or treat night on Halloween. I'm telling you right now, I have never in my life. And all I could think about was, oh great, here we go. The first 2 weeks that we're in the house and the fire brigade's going to be at the house, they're going to think I blew up something. And it really, it was ridiculous. It was beyond ridiculous. It was hilarious stuff. I wish you could have seen it. But that's how my evening has been because it came in today and I was like, I just have to give it a try. Literally, no, I'll tell you right now. The neighborhood filled with fog. I think the Pittsburgh. I might be in trouble because I think that there's probably going to be a fog alert that I'm responsible for. I'm going to tell you right now. I think that there's going to definitely be a fog alert. It was so much smoke. I don't even know how to explain it to you, and it wouldn't stop. So I'm crawling through the living room trying to find, I'm just cutting down a piece of, I'm just cutting down some perfect line paper because that's what I'm going to stamp on. I'm literally crawling down to try to find the off button because I couldn't use that. Kara, see, I was such a nervous, I thought for sure that it was going to, the fire department was going to be at my house. But that's where we're at. So most people are just trying to quarantine and just trying to live their lives. I'm filling up the entire eastern seaboard with it's ridiculous. But thank you, Darren. But yeah, we're gonna use some of that paper shortly. because I have to do, I mean, at this rate, how long have I been on here? We're supposed to do 12 of these. We won't even have 2 done yet. But yeah, it was quite a hoot, to say the least. Okay, so I'm going to position this down here in the corner because I'm not going to use my magnet because you know how I feel. Whoops, hold on. Because you all know how I feel about the magnets. And spoiler alert, if you haven't been here, I don't like them. I have a lot of big ideas for how we can eliminate the magnets, but I don't think it's going to happen this year. But regardless, I'm just going to place this down in the corner because, oh, you son of a gun. I'm going to place this down in the corner because then I don't have to worry about the magnets. I was belly. Well, I started with a hands and knees crawl, and then it turned into a belly crawl because it just didn't. Let's just say it didn't fare well on the hand. I mean, when I tell you it was filled, it was filled like it was. Have you ever seen Die Hard? That was what was happening. It was like I was crawling through the ducts of. It's ridiculous, but I'm excited about it. Hi, Ann. I don't know who Benson is barking at, but he has a full. He is convinced that someone is taking over the house. All right, so I'm masking off the bee and boo, and I'm going to take some of the. Shannon's also on watch. Well, thank you, Darren. I appreciate that. Is this your first time watching, Darren? I hope I don't disappoint. Oh, no. I have to really got to step up my A game. I don't know where the orange went. So we're going to use Guppy because I think that'll be a fun orange. Benson James, can you get a grip, please? Thank you. I don't know what he's barking at. It's because the windows are open, because the house is still filled with fog. I'm trying to tell you. It's literally. All right, so I'm going to use some Guppy. And I've masked off the stamp. And we're probably going to have to mask it off twice because it's the first time I'm using this stamp, so you all know how that goes. Get into a little Halloween trouble, and I almost set the neighborhood. People thought the neighborhood was on fire. All right, so I'm starting out with, and it's going to look a little bit spotty, but that's because this is the first time I'm using this stamp. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so now we're going to have to. We will go ahead and mask that off again. Okay, Shannon, yes. It didn't leave a smell, no, actually. Rob didn't say anything because Rob doesn't know. I mean, Rob knows the fog machine was purchased because I told him it was purchased, but Rob doesn't know because I didn't want him to have to get involved with the neighbors. I was just waiting to see if, well, they're probably talking to each other, Tisha. There's probably something going on that he's trying to alert me of. Okay. So I think that's much better. Oh yeah. See, it still has a little bit of spotting, but I don't mind that. I don't mind it. I think that's okay. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our mask again, and now we are going to mask off the little pumpkins. Okay, so now let's get the detail ink. The fog machine might be. Listen, if that fog machine's back on, I'm going to be in big trouble. I'm going to be in big trouble. What's funny is, luckily, Minnie goes to bed with Rob. She just always has since she was a puppy. So she's on that sleep schedule, because if she was down here with him barking, it would be 10,000 times worse. I can promise you that. It would be because she does. Benson! Because she doesn't stop barking. Benson will eventually stop barking because he loses interest. Not Minnie. Not Minnie. Minnie does not stop barking for 2 seconds. That fog machine might be back on now that you say that. But yeah, I'm not sure why. He very, very rarely barks. So I don't know. You know what it could be? Our backyard. This is probably what it actually is. So our backyard is our we have that, and I don't know, most of you probably saw, I think I showed the picture. We have like a massive wooded area behind our house, and we have a deck back there. Well, the deer love to hang out. It does, and it does have a timer. Would have been great if they would have noted that in the instructions. They didn't tell me in the instructions that it had a timer, so that's where we're at. It didn't tell me. Anyway, there's like 7 million deer that live back there. It's a whole family, and what they do is at night they come up onto our deck, because our deck has like our deck like is off the. I think some of you guys saw it. They call it like a scenic deck, where it's off of the side of the hill. So I think what happened is well, I've heard this before. The deer will actually go onto the back deck and they like stomp their feet on the deck, and it scares the life out of them. Normally our windows aren't open, but I have like every single window in the house is open, because it's 61 degrees right now in Pittsburgh. So it's beautiful. Hold on. I'm going to tell Rob to come and get him. Okay. My girlfriend has a squirrel that taunts her dog. It might be squirrels too. I don't know. I can tell you it's definitely the what's it called? The deer. I think. I don't know. It's really nice. So I have all the windows in the house open. So he probably, but although Benson will bark if he hears a leaf fall. So it could be that too. Y'all just never heard him because he was always on the other side of the house. Now I leave the window, or I leave the door open to upstairs because then they can run around. But I don't know why he's barking like that. I have no idea. He's really barking. Something must have scared him. I don't know. Oh no, do you see what I just did? Hold on, I can fix it. Something definitely scared him. I don't know what it is, but something scared him. All right, so now Rob came to get him, but now his wild woman's sister is down here, but she'll go upstairs too. She doesn't hang out with me down here for too long. She will be upstairs. Yep, she already ran back upstairs. She has no interest in the live stuff. Not like Benson. Benson has to see everything and know everything. So yeah, the fog was everywhere. Oh, I just saw. Yep, we are the Christmas / holiday card kit boxes are officially halfway sold out. Just so y'all know, hello, my Dion. Just so y'all know, they are halfway sold through. So if you want to grab one of those, or if you had your heart set on one, I would take a moment from me. You don't have to pay attention to me. No big deal. I will be here. You can rewatch me. But go and grab yourself that. Go grab yourself that box if you really wanted it, because this might be the first year that it doesn't last overnight. Tisha, I did not show the Christmas box. I'll probably show it the first week of. My dog weighs 2 pounds. Darren, welcome to my life. The two of ours together. Benson and Minnie, I think weigh 10 pounds. Well, no, Minnie's probably about 10 pounds by herself. Probably about 15 pounds together. It's always funny to see the expression, "Oh, love dogs." That's probably the expression he just had. Also, I recently watched The Haunting of Bly Manor. It was incredible. I don't know if any of y'all have watched that yet, or if you're even interested in that, but I watched it all the way through. It was perfection. I loved it. Oh no! Did you see what I just did? I just inked up the whole thing. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me fix it. Okay. That should fix it. But yeah, I just finished. That's okay, Tina. That's okay, Tina and Kara. Listen, it could surprise you. There could be 2 left when you guys can get it. Oh, it's so good, Marie. It's so good. The crafty gods work in mysterious ways. Oh, I see you, Gypselina, in that Cher avatar that you have there. That was when Cher had the good hair. Fog, squeaky clean. Oh, that would be fun. We have 2 Chihuahuas and a Terrier, and they think they own the whole neighborhood. Oh yeah, but that's Minnie and Benson for you. I can tell you that right now. All right, so here are the boos so far. Okay, so I think we should rough up the edges a little bit because we're gonna put it on. Well, let's see. So I really wish I had my corner rounder. Guess we don't need a corner rounder for now. We can just kind of zhuzh up the edges a little bit and just give it kind of the look. And I could, I guess, corner round it later if I wanted to. Share hair, don't care, right? She had the good hair. All right, so I think we'll use Wolf because I think that's the gray, right? Or gray adjacent. Oh, actually, we could probably add a couple. No, Christopher, reel it in. All right, so we're going to grab our mini one. Do you have scissors? I do have scissors, but the corner rounder just makes it so perfect every time that I really want to use the corner rounder. And the thing that's so sad is we just got them in the Fun Stampers Journey ones, and I love them because they're lime green because I just think they look really cool. But they are. I forgot to bring some home. We'll just kind of make the edges look kind of grungy. It just looks a little too stark white for me. You know what I mean? Right, perfect. Oh, thanks, Carrie. I have to get one of the corner rounders. So I'm just going in and I'm just kind of smogging up the edges. You see that? It's kind of giving it kind of a vintage appeal. Which I also love. Not too vintagey. I don't want it to look, just vintagey enough. So I'm excited to take you all along on the journey of my new craft space being built. So we're going to do some really fun stuff with it where we're going to start, we're going to have some different polls, like POLLS, where we are going to pick out I'm going to have you all help me pick out some of the cabinetry and pick out the island top. And I'm going to have you, if you don't mind, I would love to have you all involved because you're the ones that got me to where I am today, to have a beautiful detached, well, it's not really detached. I can walk to it from my house, inside of the house, but it's an addition on the house. I think that it's fun to have you all involved. Plus, we're going to be spending a lot of time in there together once it's completed. We're going to be spending a lot of time in there together. So I figured should have all should have a say, right? I think so. All right. So we're just zhuzhing up the edges here. Right, Michelle? Listen, if times get tough, you got to sell stamps somehow, right, Michelle? You got to, just went, oh, good, Anne. Oh, it'll have a purple area. That's why I spelled it. Y'all, I know that I'm in the right place. Whatever y'all thought that I was talking about, that we're also going to install a disco ball. I know I know that I'm keeping the right company. Huh. Y'all keep me young, I'll tell you that much. Oh my goodness. That is too much. Oh my word. And again, I use the Perfect Blend paper, and that's why we're getting. Do you see how perfect? Well, dare I say, the perfect blend that we have here? It just really, this paper just. I mean, it's incredible. If you have not blended on the Perfect Blend paper yet, I implore you. I implore you. I have not yet, Gyps, but I will be. I will be. Okay, so I think, all right, so I'm thinking we need to add a little bit more zhuzh to this. I think the zhuzh will be added in the form of sequins. Because I do have these beautiful, I don't know if these sequins are these sequins available separately yet? I don't think they are. But I have these beautiful sequins. Don't worry, we'll probably get like 4 done tonight. What's my time check? I think we'll probably get 4 done tonight. That's what I can promise you. Okay. Right? I know. Okay, so let me grab a little bit of adhesive. We can start building these. I have what is labeled marker. Yep, same thing, Belinda. It's just I think it's called like alcohol marker paper as well as Perfect Blend. It has a couple different names, yeah. Okay, 46 minutes. Oh, we're doing good. All right, so I'm going to use tissue tape because remember, I always say to use the tissue tape when you are doing like fabrics or there's a lot of different things, but fabrics are the number one thing that I always say to use the tissue tape on, or anything that's not paper. Tissue tape works really, really well. Really, really well. See how well that sticks on there? I love it. Mine says alcohol marker cardstock. Yep, but it should be Perfect Blend alcohol marker cardstock. Yep. All right, so we're going to place that right in the center there, and ooh, does that look pretty? And tissue tape is the only tape that I have found that will stick to the glitter stock. And you can also run this through your hello, Eliza. Run this through your die cutting machine just in case. But I think that looks great. Okay, so there's the first one, and then we'll do the second one here. She said, "I'm blonde. Don't confuse me." Oh my word! Oh my goodness! So yeah, so that's about it that's going on over here. Not really too much. I mean, we've been still unpacking. We'll be unpacking, I think, for the rest of our lives. I've been playing Luigi's Mansion, which is one of my favorite games on the Switch. I'm really excited because I've got my TV set up down here in the game room. So I've been playing it down here, and it's been nice. It's kind of like, and I'm sure all of you have moved at least once in your lifetime. It's like once you kind of get your bearings, you know what I mean? Once you start feeling comfortable, and that's what I'm feeling. Like we got our office almost all set up. The computer is all set up, and the desks are all set up because we both have desks in the office. It's a size office that we can both share but have our own desks, which is really nice. And we're going to start putting up some different, it's putting up some different things, and like Rob will put up his diplomas, and I'm going to put up the LLC information and stuff like that. So Brutus and Rose stuff. So yeah, so we've been trucking right along. I just can't wait to be done though. Oh yeah, I need to. Both sides are the same, Connie. Both sides are the same. I need to get back to my Animal Crossing too. Although I have done some of the Halloween stuff, which is really, really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, it is gonna. I mean, the thing is, I don't know that we'll ever be in the office together at the same time. But what I really like is in our old house, we only had one bedroom on the first floor. Well, we had two bedrooms, period. We had the master bedroom and then we had a guest room. In this house, we have four bedrooms. So we have our master bedroom, we have the guest room, then we have the office room, and then we have the bedroom that's considered downstairs, but it's going to be my craft studio. But what's nice about that is the fact that we have. I like when Rob and Minnie go to bed, which is generally fairly early. When Rob and Minnie go to bed, I don't like being so far away. Does that make sense? I know that probably sounds crazy, but I don't like being working because I'll be working my computer setup now is in the basement, so that's 2 floors away from where they are. I don't know. I kind of like being able to be in the office and being right across the hall from them. Does that sound weird? I don't know. Maybe you can all relate to me. But I like to know that I'm just right down the hall from the three of them because Benson will go to bed now with them too. And I know that might be weird, but I don't know. It's going to be, I think it's nice to be able to be just right down the hall from the bedroom and work. I would turn one bedroom into big. Janie, we are very, very fortunate to have a giant walk-in closet. Our walk-in closet is, I've never had a closet that has a light in it. Does that make sense? I've never had a closet. Well, at the old house, I had a closet with a light in it, but I've never had a closet that you could put a chandelier in. And this house, you can put a chandelier in it if you want to. So it is, we're very blessed with the closets. And every room, I mean, the 2 other bedrooms, well, what we consider bedrooms, do not have closets like that. So it is, I get very excited to get dressed in the morning. Does that make sense? I really, really, really love our new closet. Kind of. It's kind of the dream house, Janie. There are some things that I would change, but it's definitely one of my dream houses. I just wish it was a little bit bigger for family. That's all. But see, the thing is, this would be fine if you had to entertain 8 to 10 people, in the dining room. I need to be able to entertain 80 people in the house because of my family. But I would say yes. I would say I am. This is definitely a dream house of mine. Yes. It is a dream house of mine. I still, it's not going to be for a while though. We're going to spend at least 5 years in this house. So if I tell you that we're building with it before 5 years, tell me I'm crazy. But we'll be in this house for at least 5 years. Kind of doing everything that we want to do to it to kind of for the next steps. But I love this house. It has everything that we could ever need. And it's the perfect size for us. We don't need anything bigger. And to tell you the truth, we may never build. This might be it, because the thing is, the only reason we'd be building or be having a larger house is if we have a ton of guests over, and who knows when we're going to have a ton of guests over again. I mean, I hope it's someday soon, but it's the perfect size for 2 people and 2 dogs. I mean, 4 bedrooms is, for goodness sakes. Yes, Janie. It will have an in-law suite. The house that we were looking to build, I know that stuff happened. It had a suite, an in-law suite. But we could also add on to this house. I mean, there's so much we can do. This house is perfect. Perfect for right this moment in time. All right, so basically, I'm going to show you tomorrow what my idea is for putting this onto. You always find things you would do so differently. Build a dream house and we wish we had gone. Melinda, yeah, see, the good thing is I'm glad we didn't build the house when we had the opportunity to build the house, because this is the thing. So this is what I'm happy. This is what I'm happy. This is what I'm happy about. Is that with our house, with this house now, we're able to. So the first house we had, we figured out everything we really didn't like. So now we're in what we would consider our dream second home. And in our first house that we lived in, we rented that house. We did not own that house because we acquired the rental on that house at the exact same time that we got our building, the big building for Brutus Monroe. So there was no buying a house at that point. We didn't even know if we were going to be able to. I didn't know if Brutus Monroe was going to survive. So I said, we're not buying a house. We're renting in case we have to downsize. Blah 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 blah. So we figured out everything that we could possibly want in that house, but we couldn't do anything really because we didn't own the house. Now, the great thing about owning this house is we can do everything that we want to it and, but we don't really need to do much. I mean, we're going to redo the basement. Obviously, we're closing in my craft area in the back, which I can't wait for all of you to see because I think you're really going to love it. But yeah, the thing is, literally, this is the thing that's the thing that keeps sparking my interest is that we, less than 2 houses up from us, there's a new plan. And Rob and I made the mistake of driving into that new plan the other day, and there's like 3 plots left. And, whew, I love it back there. I mean, I love it where we are right now. I don't want you all to think I'm ungrateful. You don't think I'm ungrateful, do you? I'm the luckiest man in the world to be in a 4-bedroom house with the man that I love and the 2 puppies that I love and have everything that I could have ever asked for and not have to want for a thing. I don't want you to think that, but I do want you to know that I do have aspirations for different things. And being able to have my entire family over for dinner would be one of them. But I do. I absolutely love our new house. All right, so we've got a couple sequins on there. And now we're going to put a couple little sequins on here, but we'll put them in the same place but different, if that makes sense. Hopes and dreams are good. All right. And 2 more little glue areas. And I'm using the Brutus Monroe Easy Squeeze Crystal Clear Glue. That's a very valid point, Belinda. That makes me feel better. That makes me feel better. All right, now we're going to go with the orange. And I just think these would be so pretty on those tags. And I'm going to show you what I mean by the tags tomorrow. The purple and the green circles are just some glitter stock that I cut down. That's all it is. Easy peasy. Just some glitter stock that has been cut down. Okay, so I think we're probably at about an hour now. So those are just I think that might be the only 2 that we'll get done, and I have to plan ahead for the ones that I'm going to do tomorrow because I think we're going to do. I think actually I'm going to do a little bit of ink blending before I let y'all go. I didn't want to be Mormon until you died, but no, it's. I believe that, Belinda. I really do. I think you have to keep. You have to keep being excited, and you have to keep pushing for more. You know. Okay, so I think I'm going to do these ones. What are the colors? So orange, yellow. I was trying to think of the colors of a. I think we'll do, well, we'll do slippery. I'm trying to think of the colors of a. Colors of the. What are the colors of a candy corn. What is the order? Can anyone tell me? Maybe I have to Google it. I might have to look it up on my phone. What is the color order of a candy corn? Okay. Yellow, orange, white. Okay. Got it. So let me grab my little panels. Yellow, orange, white. Where the heck did I put? Oh, here they are. I do, don't I? I do. Oh my goodness, she just called me right out. Did you hear her? She's supposed to be my friend. I do. I do ask that every single year. Oh my goodness, I do. You'd think I would learn by now. That's funny. I do. You are correct. So we're going to start with the yellow, and then orange, and then white at the top. And we're going to do that with both of these, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some, we'll do this probably tomorrow, the rest of it. I love these panels, don't you? I think they're really cool. Okay, this would be perfect to have a stencil for this. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, you never know. It'd be really cool to have a stencil with this. Okay, so we have to start with yellow, and then we'll go into orange. And this is going to be kind of a muddy yellow because I didn't clean out my brush, but that's okay. We should be fine. All right, so we're going to start with the yellow. Oh yeah, that's fine. We're going to make it look like a candy corn. And I'm just going to do this so that it will, I'm going to do this so that it will be dry enough by tomorrow for the technique that I want to do. Oh, so I almost forgot we had a meeting today. Very, very, very formal meeting at Brutus Monroe about all of the day after Thanksgiving / Black Friday. Oh, Kara, I did. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm going to be using it for die cutting tomorrow. I love it. Thank you. Oh, and also, oh my goodness. Oh, her name escapes me right now. I don't think she's on here tonight. But to the wonderful young lady that sent us the gummies from the UK. Oh my goodness, what is her name? I don't think she's on here tonight. And I forgot to bring her card home. If you're watching this in the future, please speak up tomorrow if you're watching, and let me know that you're here. She sent us the most delicious gummies, and she was smart because she sent one bag for me and she sent one bag for the rest of the team. But they were the most delicious. Lynn, yes, Lynn, yes, thank you, Lynn. They were so good. There were these little caterpillars and rainbows and hearts. And she made me a beautiful card. They were so good. Oh, my word. So thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Lynn. We do not ever expect for you to send us things, but I'll tell you right now, we love it when you do. We never expect you to send us things, but we certainly love it when you do. That is for sure. All right, so now we're going to go in with the orange. And if you're following along, this color name is Traffic Cone. Lynn Hardy, that's it. Yes. Thank you, Lynn. And thank you, Penny. Oh, by George, that's starting to look like a candy corn. Oh, and I have to look. There was a couple of other wonderful little gifts that were sent to us. I have to. It's just been so long since I've been live. I have to look them up. Y'all are so sweet. So sweet. So sweet. That's looking like a candy corn, if I've ever seen one. There we go. Oh, I love that. All right, so let's grab this one. You could do so much with this box. My word. I mean, I'm still using this box. Ooh, this perfect blend paper. And remember, this will always dry back a little bit. It's still going to keep its vibrancy, but it will dry back a little bit. So if it looks a little bit splotchy, which luckily we've gotten a pretty good blend on this one, but just remember that if it starts to look a little bit splotchy, it will fix itself. If it looks really, really splotchy, you may have to do a little bit more blending. That uneven blend will not fix itself, but blending if you need to blend the color out a little bit more, that won't fix itself, but you do know you reverse the colors, right? What? Yellow, orange, white. Right? From top to bottom, right? I mean, I guess it depends on the way you look at the candy corn, I guess. I was gonna say, I thought I followed the directions. Thought I did. All right. And again, I am using the Simon Hurley inks, my personal phase for blending. And just a reminder, wow, I don't know, actually. Probably shouldn't remind you because I don't even know if they're still in stock. I know that several of the colors are out of stock. Right. Orange, yellow, white. Orange, yellow, white. Wait. Orange, yellow, white? They're great. I promise I would never steer you wrong when it comes to inks. Let's see. Can we focus? Maybe not. Regardless, yeah. So I love. How many ink colors does he have now? Let's see. Which ones am I missing? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13. So I'm missing quite a few. I always thought the top was the narrow end. Is it? Well, I'll be darned. I don't know. I do love these little guys, though. This has definitely got to be a stencil maybe next year. It's too late this year, but these would even look good just like that, wouldn't it? My word, I think we might have accidentally made a card. We're not going to use it this way, but we could have accidentally made a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13. So I need 9 more. No. Yeah, 9 more. I think. I really want to do some foiling on this one, but I do love the way this background turned out. And we do have some more. Wait, did I drop one on the floor? Nope, I thought I dropped an ink pad on the floor. I guess I didn't. I have to figure out. Thank you, Darren. That was like a last minute thing that I illustrated Probably, well, it wasn't really, oh, nope, I found another one. It wasn't really last minute. It was something that I had been working on for a really long time, but then when I found it again, I said, oh, this would be great in a, found two more. This would be fantastic as a background. So I have rosy cheeks and triple berry. Oh, listen, y'all. So I need, either way, Belinda, either way, it doesn't matter. Listen, I need you all to be on a search and rescue mission for me. Have you all heard about these candy corns that are the different flavors of that? Those do sound yummy. Penny, the different flavors of Thanksgiving dinner. Have you heard of these? They are, I think one's like turkey, one is, I can't remember. Anyway, regardless, I've been searching for these. So if you see them, it's like they're called like Thanksgiving dinner. And I want everyone at Brutus Road to try them. Oh, turkey dinner candy corn. That's it. That's what I want. Kara said I did hear about them. Hold on. But yeah. Okay, let's check Simon's Inks. Hold on. Let me bring up I'll bring up the website. Hold on. We can look together. All right, let's see. She said that's something that just shouldn't be altered. I know. I agree. Let me see if I could share with you the Brutus and Rose screen. I love Restream, but it's definitely been a learning experience to kind of go back and forth, because I only have, no, this is a first world problem, but I only have one monitor right now because I don't have the secondary monitor set up, which when I have the secondary monitor set up, it makes it much easier. Hello, I'm down here in the square now. It makes it much, much easier for me to navigate. Oh, that's it. Turkey dinner candy packs. Oh, they have them? Done. I'm going to have to order them. Yeah, those are them. I think those are them. I can't see them, but I'm pretty sure those are them. All right, so let's go find, here we go, Simon's Ink. So let's see. So let's click on it and let's see how many there are, because now I'm curious. Apple pie candy corn, yep, I'm into those too. Okay, so we have, oh, look at all these that are sold out. My goodness. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yep, there's 22. There are 22 of them. Yep, they're at Walgreens. Okay, I can be convinced. So I think I'm missing these ones. I don't know. There's a bunch that are sold out. All we have right now is Guppy, Minty Fresh, Tropical Tango, Clear Skies, Overzealous, Traffic Cone, Over the Moon. We still have quite a few colors, it looks like. I don't know why all this stuff is showing up under Simon Hurley Inks, but probably because it's linked to Ranger. He needs his own tab. Okay, so there's 22. Okay. Yeah, and you'll have to double check. I know I don't know if it's been updated, but I know, look how fun and spooky this looks. I love the way this looks. Caramel macchiato candy corn. All right. I see what, hold on. I need to, well, actually I could share. Let's see. I'll share my screen and we'll go to Amazon. Actually, no, because we'll be on for 6 hours if I'm looking at different types of candy corn. We'll save that for another night. So that is everything that I have for you all this evening. I'm excited to make some really cool boo pieces for tomorrow. I think I'm going to die cut. I need to find my little snips for my die. Because I do want to separate them. Obviously, you don't have to separate them, but I do want to separate the haunted house from the backer. So I'll have to make sure I bring those home for tomorrow. Okay, who needs to cook? We got a drink. Right, there you are. There we are. Shopping we don't spend time. Right. Yep. And then I think tomorrow we're also going to use these. Arteza sent these to me. And they're actually going to be sending me a whole bunch of new stuff this next upcoming week. So I want to try these out. I personally have never tried pan watercolors. So we are going to try these out, I think, tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about them. They look very, very chalky. But that doesn't mean that there's going to be anything wrong with them. They could be fantastic. So I am excited to try these. They are, I think this is the big set. 36 colors, half pans. So I think we're going to try these. These are the Arteza pan watercolors, but you'll have to keep your eye out because you might see some Brutus Monroe pan watercolors at some point in the near future. And I promise you they won't be chalky like these ones. But we're definitely going to try them. I mean, the thing is, at the price point that they're at, you can't really expect them to not be chalky, if that makes sense. And we've talked about this before, and we can go over it again on a different date, but you really do get what you pay for. You know what I mean? So they are inexpensive. I think they still have a great feel to them, but we'll take a look. But yeah, I should be getting a whole bunch of new stuff from Arteza, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, that is everything that I have for y'all tonight. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you all so much, so much. And I'm really excited to hang out with you all tomorrow. If you all don't have any questions for me, I think that is it. I want you to remember to create something every single day, whether that is, dare I ask about the markers? Kara, they are still on a very, very, very slow boat. They were stuck in customs for a minute. So just keep on praying. Just keep praying for those markers. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. Remember to create something every single day, whether that is your own spooky, fun blending and some different boo bags or your own ending. I appreciate you all more than you'll ever know. I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay healthy and stay safe. And I will talk to you all very soon. Good night, my friends.